everybody. How's everybody doing? Love, peace, and love to everybody and their family. Hope everybody's doing good. Let's go! Let's go, though. Feel me? Hope everybody's having a good day. Feel me? Hope everybody's vibed out. What's up? How's everybody doing? Bro's in the back chilling right now. He's off the cart. Let's go, let's go.
I'm trying to be off the cart.
Karduski. Chat, whole time, I apologize. I have to do some mining. I have to drain the pipe. Sorry, chat. Be right back.
Nigga say he was Mario shit right now. I'll show you. That nigga say he gotta go talk to a plumber. Nah, that's what's going on. I'm trying to see my boy get busy on this thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro, we going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I'm back. Hold on, my sister's calling me. One second. Hello. I'm on I'm on stream. Shit, show me the video though. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna show it to the screen.
Can you see my screen?
I can. Wait, start it over. It's glitching. There we go. Oh my god. It's flying so like. And what's honestly, what's iconic about that video is the dude's tattoo is literally a bird. Say hi.
What's up, y'all?
Yo. What? What'd you say?
Hey, my cash app is Salem Williams.
You heard that? I heard cash out. What? Stop playing. Actually, what the fuck? So I was about my stream. Talking about your cash out. Trolling. Ow. I'm trolling. Don't nobody go on my sister cash app. Actually, y'all don't listen to her. You can see me on stream. Is my vocals good? You can see me.
Are you a band or something? Oh, that makes sense.
I see it. Oh, I'm behind. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Pop up out that cut. Goofy.
Sorry, guys.
You're good, bro. Oh shoot. How is that possible? Give me that. Oh my God, twin, stop playing with me, boy. Hell no, cuz. I swear to God. It's okay though. Come on, buddy. Stop playing with me, bro. Is you cool? Stop jumping. Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it. Aw, I killed him though. Hey, you're such a camper, bro. Oh my gosh. Pop it. You're a bop. You're such a bop for that. Oh, we. Hey, trolling. Love that though. Real lobbies all night. Goofy, spray down. Oh. What's your thoughts right now on like that Meg Thee Stallion case, brother? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if the nigga did it or not.
Come a little bit closer.
I say shit. I don't know. I don't know if the nigga did it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know all the ins and outs to the situation. You feel me? I don't know if he actually shot her in the foot or if he did not, or if he did, if he had a reason to, like if she was messing with him first. Because a lot of, when people tell stories, bro, they don't tell the story from beginning to end. A lot of people tell the stories backwards.
What the people want to hear.
What happened last, and then you feel me? Go up and people asking the questions. But that's only if people ask questions. If people ain't asking questions, they just tell you what happened last. Motherfucker ain't gonna tell you what they did to them, cause it don't make no sense. Like what will make somebody randomly do this stuff to you? I ain't just talking about his instance. I'm talking about in general. You know what I'm saying?
Multi-millionaire. He going.
People don't tell the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying she lying about nothing. 'Cause I don't know their situation. I don't know who's telling what truth. But I do know that people don't tell the whole truth. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The position that she put him in was gonna run him for 10 years.
Oh yeah, she definitely fucked his life up. She definitely fucked his life up.
Like there must be there's something though that like has some animosity. Like he must have did something. I don't know. Like
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Meg the Stallion, you're gonna make a whole case on someone.
Like, if I had to just assume something that happened, which I try not to do, I assume he shot her ass. Oh my grandma, cause what was the boy to put a case on somebody if you ain't get shot?
A
But you
whole
gotta understand,
case.
we in a different time than they is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
she could probably get money, publicity, you know what I'm saying, sympathy, and I'm not saying that's what she doing it for or going for, you know what I'm saying, but it's a lot to gain based off that. You know what I'm saying? And for Buddy, it's a lot to lose. Like, it could be real ugly if they had their own problems or they had problems with something totally different. You know what I'm saying? And she like, oh, well, I know how to fuck your career up. Watch this. I can tell them this. You know what I'm saying?
Instantly.
They gonna run with it. You feel me? Like, you never know which side is which, but that's the problem. People don't tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Yeah. Oh, buddy, what you doing? Come on. Come on.
You try to get up out of there.
Yeah.
Come on, man, what?
Go
Stop
ahead
it.
and drown,
You hit
gang.
me?
Go
Hey, you
ahead
try
and
to get up
drown,
out of there.
fo. What? You cool? You
Stop it.
collected?
You try to get up out of there.
But like, you're gonna lock someone up, like for over 10 years. First of all, messed up bro's whole career.
That's what I'm saying. He had to do it on straight. I ain't saying he did because I don't know. But I'm saying, like, to ruin a man's, not even a man, just ruin a person's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they've had to have did it because they didn't. How could you sit with that on your conscience? You know what I'm saying? But people different, bro. Like,
They don't care.
I've seen people do stuff to people, bro, and it don't faze them.
Yeah.
Like, it got deep to the point where talking to my mom about stuff. She get to telling me, you know, a lot of people not gonna remember the stuff you remember because it didn't traumatize them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People
Facts.
can do stuff to you and not even remember that they did it to you because it didn't.
It don't
it's not
hurt
something
them.
It's not something that traumatized them. It traumatized you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And they're thinking in a way like, oh, like why is bro tweaking? Why
Yeah,
is,
like what I do to him, like whole time.
you don't know my trauma.
You don't even know that you feel me? You caused me major trauma with that shit you pulled. Whether you tried to pull it because you wanted to be funny, because you wanted to get a little clout for the meantime, just for not even a year, but I'm saying, you know, like a couple days, couple months, you know what I'm saying? Now that shit died out, nobody care about that shit, nobody thinking about that shit no more, but you don't understand how that affected me.
That's my
moving on
image now.
forward.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
that's my image.
You don't expect how it's messing me up moving forward with my image and with my mental capacity. Like my mentally thinking that other people might do these things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like people don't understand the damage they doing to people until they get a little older. You know what I'm saying? And once they get a little older, nobody really cares about the damage you're going through because we're older now. You know? Like people be messing up people's lives, bro. They be messing up people's minds and not thinking twice up because they don't understand. You know, they don't understand how badly it's messing them up.
You know, the scariest people though are the ones that do understand what they're doing and are just consciously
I don't know, bro. Cause I used to, in my head, I used to think that, you know, everybody know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you feel me? Everybody making a decision like we all make a decision. Everybody know what they doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's gotten to the point where people are doing stuff at such a weird level. It's like it make you think like, do they really know what they doing? Like, do they know the aftermath of what they causing, or they just enjoying the moment? You know what I'm saying? So like, I've been really just like giving a lot of people the benefit of the doubt because I understand how it feels to not really understand what you're doing to people. You know what I'm saying? I used to mess, you know, and
yeah,
I, you know, I still
I've
mess
been
with
through that
girls.
great, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still mess with girls, but I used to mess with girls heavy. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, you know, I'm
Hurting them.
not too much lying, but knowing that, you know, these girls want to be for me and I want to be for all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And,
saying?
you know,
I
you
ain't-
just
I ain't necessarily
consciously hurting.
Yeah, you feel me? I ain't necessarily cheap, but I'm not thinking in my head about how damaging it can be to one of these girls. You know what I'm saying? Because of how deeply they might have feelings for me.
Facts.
You feel me?
They can love you
So
a lot more than you even
Me being
have in
unaware
your
of that,
brain.
you feel me? Just enjoying my phone, me being unaware of that, I will live my life unaware that I could have messed this girl up. You know what I'm saying?
Their whole life.
You feel me?
I have, you know me. I have sisters. That's all I have is sisters. So
I got one. That's all I got.
I think about that, and
on
it's
my mom's side. It's just me and my sister. On mom's
females
side.
are very emotional. Dude, there's been so many times where I've wanted to just overdo my part with the people that have tried it with my sister and stuff, you know. But you can't really do a lot. You just the person that you're trying to defend or anyone that you have, they brought those people in their lives.
You hear me?
They brought them in their lives. For you to do something towards that is going to either help them or just ego ego them.
It's hard. It's hard.
In perspective, like my sister or something. Never would she, but in perspective, like I'm messing with somebody right now, and he's not doing nothing right and everything, and I'll call my family, I'll call my people right now to do this, that, and the third. The whole time we not knowing that you trolling him.
Yeah.
You
That's
feel
how
me?
it be,
Yeah.
bro. That's how it be, bro.
We not knowing
That's
that
how
you
it be.
trolling, bro.
That's why I say it's hard, bro.
So you
gotta
coming
really
at
know.
us, and we family.
You gotta really know the information.
Yeah, information is key in
You know what I'm
the
saying?
big 2025. Information is information.
Real shit on straight.
On some information.
You feel me? You put your hands on my people. Regardless of if she was wrong or not, we gotta come.
Wrong or right.
We gotta come because if she putting her hands on you, she should not be. On straight like me, I ain't letting no female putting their hands on me. But you need to get if you know that's my people, just like if it was my people, you need to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was me and this girl is your people, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of if she hitting me first or if she hitting me first and shit, she's provoking me and shit.
Right.
You're not gonna care about that because I'm not your people.
Facts. I'm on her
you is
side instantly.
That's your sister. So you're not even thinking about our words or our exchanges or who did what to what. You're thinking about who put their hands on my sister. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Fuck
think
everything
about
else.
her being bogus to this nigga or
Yeah,
her doing the nigga. You think about who putting their hands on my sister. So people gotta understand that too. Like the girl could be wrong. Guys can be wrong too. The girl can be wrong, but that don't give you the right to put your hands on it. Even if she put her hands on you, not me. Like I told you, I ain't gonna lie to you. My BM put her hands on me already. So I ain't let no girl put their hands on me and just hold them down. If they can get their ass whooped, and I'm running. You know what I'm saying? I know you finna call your people. I know you finna call your brothers and them. You know what I'm saying?
But they
that's
don't.
not-
We
that's
don't
not the
know.
way I'm
We
telling
don't
people to
know
go.
that. We
You know
don't
what
know
I'm saying?
that. What happened before?
Exactly. That's why I'm not.
We're just getting a
that's-
call.
That's why exactly. That's why I'm not telling nobody. You feel me? What direction to go in with that shit? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know how it be, but I'm telling you the safest thing. The
In my
safest
head-
thing is don't put your hands on nobody else. Sister, daughter, none of that.
Sister is a
because they don't
motherfucker,
care,
bro.
bro. They family members do not care
Even
about
if
what y'all had to go through.
This is the
You know
thing.
what I'm saying?
This is the thing. If
It's
you
principle.
are a man, a grown man, I'm gonna give you. I ain't gonna. I'll give you to 15. Nah, fuck that. I'll give you to 10. If you a grown man and you consciously think that you can lay your hands on a female and just overbeat shit or anything like that, like even if she's dead wrong,
That's not a safe game.
No,
to
I'm
play.
saying
no.
no.
saying,
If she's
I'm
dead
agreeing
wrong,
with you.
she cheated on
I'm
you,
agreeing with
sent you a video of her getting her back blown out.
It's not a safe game to play.
Why are you laying your hands on her?
Not a safe game to play on my shirt.
You're tweaking because you don't know who. One, obviously,
who
you're not the
behind
only
them.
nigga in her life.
You don't know
Two,
who
feel me?
behind
Two,
them.
you
And the story, and I'm not saying just with women, because niggas do this shit a little bit too.
Yeah.
You feel me? The story that they can portray to somebody else can be so off to
Right.
where that person now hates you. That person wants something really bad happen to you, even though you might not even deserve it like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Whole time you don't even know what. You don't even
playing
know
a
what really
damn-
happened
you
for
playing
real.
a deadly game. You putting your hands on females. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'll
'Cause
never.
all they gotta prove is you put that you put your hands on them.
I don't
you
know who
what
the
I'm
fuck.
saying?
I don't know who the fuck she know.
You trying to wasn't it defend yourself like,
Yeah.
oh, she did this, she did that. Nobody is trying to hear that
No
about
one's
their
caring,
people.
bro.
Because you got to think about it as if it was your mom. And
It's
it
the
was some
female
random
part, though.
nigga.
It's
You know what I'm
the-
saying?
yeah.
Niggas is not, us as guys are not trying to hear what they did wrong for you to put your hands on them. Even if it was different, if it was us. If it was us, we looking like, hey, man, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to get away. She doing stuff, you feel me? Like, it's only so much a motherfucker can do. But I'm telling you, that's a dangerous game. I'm not telling you which one to do. Because I can't tell you as a man which one is the right one. Cause I ain't gonna say I've been on both sides. I ain't hit no female. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
no,
I've gotten to the point where I can't keep letting a female keep hitting me. You know
Just
what I'm
part
saying?
ways, but-
These African Americans, they beating on shit. I'm sure they piecing shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the smartest thing to do is to get away. Well, I ain't gonna say smart. The safest thing to do is to get away.
Safest,
If you want to gain respect, put your hands on them. Then you might not have that problem.
But respect from who though? It
That's what I'm
depends.
saying. If you want to gain respect, put your hands on it. You might not have that problem no more. But if you want to gain your safety, get the fuck on. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you feel like
I
she
was
could-
about to say, like,
you could fight the girl and she could respect you after that and never put her hands on you again. But guess what? Ain't none of her family gonna ever fuck with you again.
Right.
No matter,
You're
she
cooked.
can keep coming around. You can keep coming around. None of that.
You're
All they
cooked.
gonna think about in their head is you put
He
your
put
hands
his
on my
hands on
sister.
my sister.
So all we need is one little miss, one little dysfunction up out of you, and we beat the fuck about you in this motherfucker.
please
you
wait,
feel me?
yeah.
You done brought your ass to the mosh pit for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's a dirty game. I'm sure
You
that's why you
gotta
gotta
watch
watch
it,
who you deal with, bro. You gotta deal with somebody who respects you enough not to provoke you in that manner. We men, bro. We I ain't gonna say we animals, but we can get animal like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta mess with a woman that she don't want to see you like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to see dysfunction in her family. There's already so much dysfunction on the outside world. You know what I'm saying? That everybody, man and female, have to deal with. You feel me? You gotta find a woman that doesn't want to see that dysfunction in the house as well. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. But like I said, it ain't just the women too, it's the niggas too. Like we it's like to the tango, we gotta all make it better for each other. You feel me?
Facts.
We
Yeah.
thinking, you feel me? Oh, it's just women. They bogus. They doing us wrong, and then
Nah.
women thinking like, oh, men, it's just men doing us bogus. But it's like we all doing it to each other. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand like what somebody does to you. You might take that with you to another person. You know what I'm saying? Both male and
And
female.
think that
You know what I'm
they're gonna
saying?
do the same thing. They're
Right.
gonna
Stuff that happens to you, you carry that stuff. If you don't deal with it, you're gonna carry that stuff on with you to the next person. And that's how you fuck people up. Cause now this person is fucked up, so they're gonna be fucked up people to all these other people until they're healed and don't want to be a fucked up person no more. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly, but at least that first fuck up, once you go through that real big first fuck up of
Yeah.
you being disappointed or if you feel me, despised or being mistreated, you feel me, it's not as bad the
Yeah.
other times. You know what I'm saying? Because your heart ain't so deeply into it, deeply rooted
Right.
into it. You feel
Right.
me? It's a slippery slope game.
there's
man.
levels to it.
It's a slippery slope game, bro. I couldn't even tell you the answer. But nah,
You just
that-
gotta have your own head right with everything.
Man, bro.
Because if you know that you're right in the situation,
I promise you, being right ain't gonna save you. I'm
Nah.
sure you feel me. Like you gotta look at the situation as a whole. You feel me? Not just the situation of what happened, but the situation of your predicaments too. You know what I'm saying? How much do you need these people? How much do these people govern over you? You know what I'm saying? Like don't risk your place to stay or
happiness.
your happiness or any of the good vibrations because you want to prove that you're right. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be right, but if you end up proving that you're right, which was more important? Proving you right and losing the happiness you had, or not being right and still trying to figure out? I mean, not proving that you're right and still trying to figure out like how we can govern this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that don't mean we let somebody walk over you. That don't mean let somebody keep being bogus to you and you just don't stand up for yourself. No. But as men, we can't try to always prove ourselves. I've done it. I've done it, and I've
But
won.
sometimes we
I've
wrong,
won-
for real.
I've won 98% of the battles, gang. But the thing is,
At what cost?
Exactly, I lost the wars.
Yeah.
And me thinking in my head is like, I shouldn't lose because I'm right. I'm not wrong. I'm not in the wrong. It's not about right and wrong when you having disputes. It's about getting to understand one another. You say coming to an understanding.
Because everybody
Understand
has their
each other.
own
You know
thought
what I'm saying?
process about what's happening in a situation.
You feel me?
Even
Like,
if they're right, even if they're wrong, someone's gonna think about something.
nobody, I ain't gonna say nobody, but people don't understand the way everybody else understands. If your brain believes this, then that's what you believe. You know what I'm saying? If I look up and I say the sky is blue, but you say it's red and you believe it's red, you truly believe it. The sky is red in your life because that's what you believe. I'm not
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what
Yeah.
you believe. So that's what it is. Like if they was to tell you this letter H was a C, you know what I'm saying? You come over to the United States and you see the H, you gonna call it a C because that's what
They told me it's a
because
C.
that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's programmed in you to be because that's what you believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't really explain it the way I'm trying to.
No,
but
you saying it right. So there's a thing about the I don't know if you know the muffin and cupcake method.
Ain't no way.
If I basically what it is
ain't no way.
oh yeah, we were. Basically it's like say like you come to my house and I know that I have a cupcake, right? But if I take the frosting off of that cupcake and come to you comfortably and say, "Oh, I have a muffin for you," you're not gonna know anything about what the fuck I just
You're
told
not gonna
you.
know
You
that
have-
motherfucker was a cupcake.
You are either gonna believe me or be lost.
You're not gonna know there was.
Even though I'm capping to the fullest extent of my life, you're gonna think
9 times out of 10,
that-
that motherfucker gonna go with it because
Oh, what's a muffin?
A human nature, you feel me? We don't believe that somebody could be lying to us if
Facts.
we have not have that proof yet.
Proof,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because that's not naturally what we do. Like that those parts of us is not naturally who we are. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody do those things, you don't really. Damn, how can I say the way I'm trying to put it in a right way? You know what I'm saying? That's what really got me distracted. I seen you tagging that. That's my map too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fire range. That's my map.
Woo, they teed up with bringing firing range back. I'm not gonna
Fire range,
lie.
that's my map, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's my favorite map on COD. That one in the shipment.
I was doing them dirty. You just don't know.
That shipment in what's the boat map?
Shipwreck, something like that.
Yeah, shipwreck.
Something like that. On
Yo, Chad, I got drain the pipe, passing the sticks to bro.
I'll let me hop on for a second. I'll show you. Get out of this speeching. No, it's just real shit. Don't show you like. It's hard. It's hard making decisions. You know what I'm saying? Well, my shit fucked up. But look, I ain't tripping. I'll show you. It's hard making decisions about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because not only do you might not have all the answers, like not only do you might not have all the information, but you also might not have all of the possible outcomes that can happen based off your decision. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, one, you might not have all the information. You know what I'm saying? So you're passing judgment based off the information you have, not knowing that there's more. You're on 65% loading on information, and there's 100% information, but you don't know that there's 100% information, so you thinking that 65 is 100. Yeah. I was finna start. I done got distracted.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
What you playing? Alright, it gotta be controlled. It gotta be plugged up, don't it?
Let me play. I'll play this.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll show you.
Keep talking.
We definitely find another one of these. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah,
We find another one of these.
we're good.
Man, what?
You can keep talking though. Shit. Well, and you know another thing with like the streaming and everything, and just like everything worldly right now is digital.
Let's get active.
And you know,
You leave the house for nothing besides working and eating.
yeah.
Real shit.
And a lot of stuff is just information that we really don't even know for real. We're just consuming. We're consumers. Everything is consumption. Everything is manja. What's this? What's the next? What are we doing? And like there's like we don't there's no stopping, and there's no like a lot of people don't have a sense of like how am I saying this? A lot of people don't have a sense of maybe my thought process on something is not what the person that I'm talking to is thinking. Like if someone's talking to me about something happened with their family or some death or anything like that, for me to not have a problem with like my mom or somebody passing away or my dad, for me to have any type of thought process or rebuttal should be nothing. You should stop talking and let that person have that moment.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But a lot of people want to have their own moment in trauma.
Nah, for real, bro. Everybody want to shine, bro.
Like,
Everybody
dude,
wanna
shut up.
Everybody wants to be the center of attention. Everybody wants to be the center of attention. Like everybody wants eyes on them, lights on them. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can do that. Everybody can do that, bro. But don't take away from somebody else's moment. 'Cause you don't know what people are really going through. Like we are strong creatures, bro. We're strong human beings. It take a lot for us to break down. You know what I'm saying? So people can really be wanting to break down right next to you. You feel me? You don't even know, but you steady doing all this, trying to, you feel me, be in the spotlight. You feel me? I can't really explain the way I'm thinking of it, but I understand it. You better tag his ass. Do something to that nigga. I understand it a little different because I ain't gonna say I was like that when I was a kid, but I wanted to be in the spotlight as a kid. But I was in the spotlight. It wasn't like I forced my way into the spotlight. Whenever I walk in the room, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the top of the conversation. Like you feel me? Like if I want to do what I want to do. Like that's just my personality. You feel me? But it's a lot of people that instead of automatically like attracting that attention.
Yeah.
They want that attention. You know what I'm saying? As if like
They expect it.
as if like they didn't have it when they was a kid. Like they wasn't the prettiest girl or the handsomest nigga as a
Almost
kid.
had that.
So now that they a little handsome or a little pretty, they want the attention. They feel like that they got robbed of the attention when they was younger. So now they trying
The hell he
to
was
not step
trying.
on people to get the attention, but you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with wanting attention, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be loved. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be, you feel me, appreciated. Ain't nothing wrong with none of that, bro. But when you gotta step on somebody else's feet to get it,
Yeah,
bro,
and you doing it.
it's
You
not-
doing
it's
it
not-
out of hate
it's
or
not
like
what you
a.
want. It's not really what you want, bro.
Yeah.
It's not what you want, bro. Like you think it is, but when you get it, you will see like this ain't real. You feel me? Just like how we was talking about, you feel me? Like, do you want to be respected? Do you want to be respected out of love or out of fear? You feel me? Like, and that's a hard bargain with. You know what I'm saying? I want to be respected out of love. You know what I'm saying? But if my love not getting me respected, you know what I'm saying? Then I can't even say I don't mind my fear getting me respected. I don't want people to fear me to be nice to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to fear me.
Cause that
to
can
treat
get
me
you
right.
killed.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to fear me to treat me the way that I think I'm supposed to be treated. You feel me? Because you would think shit all kumbaya because they fear you. But once that fear not there no more, they feel like they got to up on you, they might do something to you. 'Cause
And
don't
you
know.
got the comfortability of, oh, he not. They ain't on.
Exactly, they ain't
Yeah.
on that. They fuck with me. You feel me? Ooh, whole time. You don't even know. You been
Plotting.
damn near bullying these niggas for the last years, knowing they couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So now that they got up one, you feel me, man? It's crazy. It's different things you got to think about in different situations. You know what I'm saying? So when you get yourself in certain like atmospheres, certain situations, you got to understand it as a whole. You feel me? And
You're
you
not
gotta-
the only person in this situation.
and it affects other people. So
What?
like, you gotta be able to understand, bro. You gotta be able to understand. And a lot of stuff don't be worth it, bro. And you're not gonna learn it's not worth it until later. I'm the same way, you know what I'm saying? But as a man, we stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Not because, oh, we want somebody, we want people to know that we stand on business. No, it's because if we don't, we're gonna feel like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing for us to do as men is to try our best to stay out the way, because we know that if it comes to a point where we don't want to feel like a bitch, we're gonna step. And that stepping might cost us something. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That stepping might cost us something, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm all down for losing the battle to win the war. But when it comes to being a bitch, it's hard for me, bro.
It's the
hard, like,
facetiousness of everything.
you gotta pick your battles, bro. You gotta really pick your battles, bro. Don't put yourself in a position that you know you ain't. When I say ain't built for, I don't mean like you ain't tough enough for it. I mean ain't
No,
built for
yeah.
like you ain't calm enough for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't like everybody.
You don't
else to
have
where-
all of your eggs in the basket
You
on
ain't
this.
like everybody else to well. You feel me? If you see danger, or if you see you might get locked up or shit and go left, that you will stop. You'll be like, all right, let me stop, and because I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to do that. Nah, your mind gonna tell you they got me fucked up. I'm finna go do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And that'll fuck a motherfucker life up. You feel me? So it's
Then you're
hard.
done. Then you.
It's hard to know which direction to go to, bro. It's
Ah,
hard.
Come on.
I'd have been on almost all the sides, bro. All the
And then you're
sides.
locked up, or then you're in a situation that you
either
can't
locked
get
up-
out of.
You either locked up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else living their life, they having kids, they having fun, they enjoying their kids growing up. You either locked up or not, you out, but you gotta worry about something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You have to worry about what you brought in this world.
You feel me?
You have to worry
Right.
about your own energy that you put out negatively. And you shouldn't have to think about that. You should
Nah,
have.
real shit, especially if you're not really putting that negative energy out in the world no more. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If you change, I ain't saying
I
change
got
this.
mine.
Sometimes, people don't be doing nothing, but
People don't change. People just do better.
I've witnessed people, bro. You feel me? And maybe I don't have all the information, so I'm not just gonna go off of myself, like in my situation, but I know that
Yeah,
there's
man.
truth and there's people that are going through stuff that don't deserve it, bro. Like, at first, I used to think that, the stuff that happened to me was because I did stuff in my past. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care in the past. You feel me? I just kept moving a certain way in the past. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
once I started getting myself together, doing better, you feel me? Years have been passing, and I realized I was still going through certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, still going through problems, even though I wasn't no bad person to people. You feel me? So I had to realize it ain't all about you too. All you can do is work on you. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Work on you. But if it's not working, you gotta move around, bro. You feel me? Keep working on you. Never stop working on you. But you gotta move around, bro, because your safety comes first. Because you can't do all these great things in your life if you're not safe, bro. You feel me? Don't play with your life when it comes to certain things. When it comes to your respect, I can't tell you not to play with your life about it, because I don't know if I would. You know what I'm saying? But anything else, bro, don't play with your life, because you got some glory going up. You know what I'm saying? You got a life that's gonna be beautiful. And that's everybody, if we can just stay if we can stay grounded, bro, and not let our
It's
emotions
yeah.
trigger us and take us to a different, you feel me? Take
It's-
us and make
it's
us do
staying
something that we
grounded.
really want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's staying grounded that is a lot for a lot of people, because being grounded with certain people means like, oh, you know, I'm working, my parents are comfortable with me, I'm doing something, I'm set in my ways. Like, no, bro, your comfortability can help thousands of other people. No, like, can help thousands of other people that aren't comfortable. Can help people that aren't the same thought process that you have. Hey, buddy, how about you put your own, you know, shed your own, what does it say? What does it say? Cockiness, or should I? Is it
Ego.
not? Yeah, shed your ego. Yeah, shed your ego and
Arrogance.
actually, ego and arrogance, and actually think about somebody else.
Real shit.
Because that person in your life right now could actually need that.
You don't even know.
Oh, bro's helping, bro's doing something with his life. But as a man, I'm not gonna say nothing, you know. Then I'm gonna feel some animosity. Now I'm gonna feel weird. But as a grown fucking man, hey, bro, how did you do that?
Come on, bro.
You know, hey, bro,
Come on, bro. Show me.
what are the steps? Yeah, show me.
Show
What are the
me.
steps that you did to help you? How'd you get your credit right? Show me.
Show me.
How did you know?
We got a generation of,
Yeah, build.
I ain't gonna say hate. I want to use a different word than hate. We got a generation of real high jealousy. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
jealousy. It's
And
not
like
hate. It's
people that
hate is almost better.
no real shit on straight.
Huh?
Y'all need to look into sociology, because sociology talks about, like, overall, a lot of the things that y'all talking about would just be like socioeconomic status, how it can, you know, affect your opportunities. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in sociology, I learned that to fully understand the society that we live in currently, you have to go back in history and understand how that might affect it.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a society, we overall lack that tactic. Yeah, we have historians and we do research and we have history class, but we don't actually think like, oh, this event quantifiably defines what's going on right now. Roe v. Wade, that one case that happened, oh, so years ago, it came right back and was snatched right from us.
Right.
That one little case was that impactful, you know, so it's just like so much stuff goes into like, y'all talk about it like it's like, oh, little, no, it's like big major things, like societal constructs made it so that black men, he will want to go and sell drugs instead of wanting to go and get a job. Like continuously pushing that black man down and telling him, nah, you is a thug.
Right.
So, and why is he a thug? Because, well, they tried to beat us down and they tried to keep us down, but they saw they couldn't keep us down. So instead of, you know, including us, they said, no, we still gonna be like, y'all the bad guy. We need something to be bad. We need something to look down on.
Yep. Everybody needs a bad guy.
See, y'all, like, if you really want to understand it, slavery fucked us up a lot more than we can understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we feel like we need to validate ourselves now. You know what I'm saying? That's why we as African Americans, we so overly tough, or we so
Overcompensating.
overly flee. You know what I'm saying? Or we, like I say, overcompensated. Like, we want to prove something to somebody now, because that, I can't really explain it the way I'm thinking of it, but that through our blood and DNA, that has came through. That's came through to our generation. That slavery has came through.
African American men literally watch their children, their wives, their own back
You hear me?
be broken. And we are still a product of that. Like, do that make sense? Like, we are still a direct part of that. And you don't think about it, but my auntie yelling at me and telling me, go do this now before I whoop you.
That's what her
Europeans
ancestors
wasn't
did.
saying that to their children.
Yeah, the
They was saying that to
ancestries.
us.
That's how that was.
The whole idea of I, that came around because slaves wasn't taught English. They had to learn it themselves. They had to make up words themselves. Yeah, these young niggas, they just making up little acronyms. But no, slaves actually didn't even know how to read and write.
Right.
So, yeah, it's like we really don't think about, like, that's actually deep.
And then it's a lot of stuff, like they did a lot of different. I ain't saying they, like, I ain't blaming nobody, but it's a lot of different things that went into it. Like, just little, I ain't gonna say small things, but certain things that transpired into something totally like extravagant. Like, one thing, they used to beat the black men, they used to bleed them in front of the women to show black women that this man can't protect you. To install in their brain that this black man can't protect you. You know what I'm saying? So now it's at this generation, I'm not blaming the women because we do wrong too. We put our hands on women too. But we don't respect each other.
Yeah.
Black women and black men don't respect each other. And I really believe that slavery had a lot to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody's mind.
You didn't even touch on one major thing. Black women are seen as the angry black woman. That's
Yeah, black women are alienated. They're alienated, bro.
They were really taught their men ain't valued. They had to defend for themselves. They had to be independent women. That was instilled in them from slavery time. So it's like, what? When is it gonna actually change?
No, for real.
Yeah. And I honestly feel like it's our generation that has to do that, but scarily.
What y'all think Gen Z and Gen Alpha mean?
Huh?
What y'all think Gen Z and Gen Alpha mean? That's what I'm saying. I feel like.
You said what is Gen Z what?
What do y'all think Generation Alpha, which is what we call everybody born from after 2010, and Generation Z, we Gen Z.
I hope the curse breaking with us.
Like
Shit.
real electronic. Like I'm telling you, these kids, y'all laughing at iPad kids now, but I'm telling y'all, these the kids that's gonna actually get in there, they gonna make them first light speed engines.
Facts.
They gonna make them shit that's gonna take not one person, not two people, not five people, but a whole world, a whole planet to another planet.
So what's your question?
Who's?
My bad. I thought you had a question with that.
Oh no, I don't have a question. I was just saying like.
Yeah, that's facts though. Yeah. Yeah.
Technology is advancing the kids.
Oh, what was my question? My question was, what do y'all? Because you said our generation is gonna be the one to change it, and I was like, like, what do you think Gen Z and Gen Alpha mean? Why do you think all these other ones don't have no cool sick name like that? Think about it. Generation Z. What is Z? It's the last letter in the alphabet. Generation Z. Like, why would we be called that?
We listening to you. What's going on?
I just feel like they put it in your face. They put it in your face that they really don't care how much you know, how much you think, you know. Because it's like, at the end of the day, we told you. They tell you on a dollar bill, this is a system, this is a matrix, this is a stimulation. A stimulation will put you in whatever place you want. Life is really yours to live.
Mhm.
When you come out the womb, you don't come out the womb with a job and a resume.
Yeah.
We are taught to seek those things. Animals don't go around and they don't pick up books. They swing from trees and swim in water. Why don't we do that? Because we just happen to keep evolving. We have evolved to where we are right now.
Yeah.
And they tell you on the dollar that has everything to do with the idea of consciousness. Why you think the I is on the dollar? They want to put the I inside of the pyramid symbol. That symbol, I promise y'all, it means consciousness. It means consciousness. They put that symbol all on the dollar sign. They telling you what's going on. And them Latin letters all on the dollar sign, they telling you, baby, America, we trapping.
Every game.
You gotta go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely not trying to get banned. I got played a game for the past 3 games though. No, it's got some good combo going on right now. Bro. It's tough, bro. And she snapped in too. This shit's fire.
A lot of stuff that I'm understanding is based on experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice to like hear other people like speak on knowledge based of it. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge based of it. Though, you know what I'm saying? Like
and the female version though.
Nah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like knowledge based of it.
We can talk all the shit we want,
a lot
but
of stuff that we learn.
the female on the black version of such, like we need to hear them. You know, but a lot of people don't have that.
Like I said, the stuff we learn from the streets. We learn from actually having to go through it. You know what I'm saying? We don't learn from knowing the information besides depending on what.
And there's two sides. You see, we was talking about that the whole time. The whole time, females got a whole different side to everything that we was just saying. Feel me?
Yeah.
So people gonna hear us, you know. But what are they hearing? they gonna hear their own animosity. They gonna hear what their own thought processes because they men.
But you know what? That has everything to do with DNA, how people's brain chemistry literally work. We sit around and we try to make a norm for everybody to follow, but that's why there's genuine people that are so crazy. Nobody is crazy. Their brain chemistry is physically not aligned with everybody else's brain chemistry around them, which is why you feel like they belong in a mental institution.
Yeah. Wait, say that again real quick.
I say, even with like the idea of like someone being crazy. When you see an animal acting erratic, what do you think? Like, oh, this animal is crazy. Oh, this animal is having a chemical response in its brain that's telling it to respond like this. That's the same thing that happens to a human when they're going crazy. When somebody has schizophrenia, they start speaking in gibberish. They start doing, start having these different episodes or whatever symptoms. All those symptoms have to do with brain chemistry.
Yeah. But where are we in a society where where is that brain chemistry? Like what generation before us made us think that?
That's the thing. We as a society, we are a westernized society. We are a society that is the byproduct of a colonial power. White people made America for them. they let's just be real. It ain't really no African tribe or no African tribe that you see like, oh, we shun that person for this, so we shun that. They are collective tribes of singular people who are family. We don't know where these come from, where they originated. White people, Europeans, if you really think about it, a lot of our social standards, they come from the Victorian era. Watch Bridgerton, they literally say we are a ton. The whole idea of Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte and all that, we are a ton. A lot of our societal norms now, they're literal byproducts of Victorian society. Victorian society was very strict. Think about, I'm trying to think of like a specific time where I can say like, that's the Victorian era, but just think of overall, just think about
Well, like when
white people.
yeah, when
I'm trying to explain it. Just think about white people. Like, think about, I'm trying to say it so I don't sound ignorant.
no, just say it how you're thinking it.
Okay. If you read Alice in Wonderland take place in like, it takes place in like 18th century Europe. Alice goes to this whole magical place, fights the dragon, and she comes back to Europe. And throughout the movie, she's in a mental asylum. They say she's crazy sometimes. But also throughout the movie, they're literally showing her in Wonderland fighting dragons. So
Right.
on one end, you're telling me that cognitively she's in Wonderland. She is. But you're telling me to the rest of that European society, she was crazy and she was sitting there in that mental asylum. You see how those are two different perspectives?
Yep.
Okay. So the overall idea of her being crazy and even having to go in that asylum is a byproduct of an idea that there needs to be that baseline of this is not normal, so the normal can feel more normal. The whole idea of normality and conformity, it only can be successful on a bias of there is always the opposite. There is always somebody else who won't fit in. So the ones that do fit in have something to grasp. That's also something you learn in sociology. In sociology, they try to make it about capitalism, but they say how in any society, throughout time, two groups will form, the rich and the poor. Throughout time, these groups will become far more separated.
Yep. So separated that they had to make a middle class.
What's happening today? We have crackheads, and we have a crackhead that's also the president. And we have rapists and pedophiles that's in prison that got them charges, and then we have one that's in the presidency. Oh, okay. Right. So, but going back to that brain chemistry thing, is in Wonderland. We don't know what Wonderland is. I don't know what Wonderland is. And at the end of the day, it's called Wonderland. What is wonder? It's thinking. Thinking land. So, Alice is an individual who is crazy, who's in Wonderland. Think about that. An individual. What are we? Individuals. So, with that, I just take from that we can all be in the same position as Alice. Why? Because we can easily have that same brain trip. But not everybody is in that same place as Alice because some people don't have that brain chemistry. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but with the people that don't have the same brain chemistry, that also stems on who are they raised with, who are they built up with, what are their thought processes. A lot of people can think the same.
This is a very interesting topic. This goes into psychology, which is the study of behavior and the formation of the mind and development. In psychology, it's kind of two fighting forces of, are we more beings by nature or are we more beings by nurture? Personally, I don't think we actually think we are experiencing something all the time. Right now, I'm using all five senses. I'm hearing my fan go off. I'm feeling my bed. I'm speaking. I'm smelling it. It smells like air. I'm seeing light. All that is stimuli that's coming from outside of my body that I'm experiencing that ultimately is affecting my being.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, my being is still a being that is its own thing. And so that's why, going back to talking about superheroes, I said I'm an alchemist. Because that's what everything is about. Everything is really about science, alchemy, chemistry. And they try to tell you it's not, but that's what the Matrix movies is about. They tell you that everything is numbers in your face. That's why you learn math. That's why they teach you letters so you can understand that that is even a mathematic equation of your vowels and of your literal throat channeling air. But yeah, I like talking about weird stuff.
Oh yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah. So for sure, that's definitely something that needs to be put in play. But the way of that getting put in play is people getting uncomfortable with their own selves. People getting uncomfortable with they think that they know. Because most people are set in their ways. Most people are set in what they think. And subjectivity, being subjectivity is the killer of 2025. A lot of people need to be objective. Subjectivity is, and if people don't know on chat, subjectivity is the thought process. It's how the person feels. It's what you feel on that situation or the moment that you're in. But with that being said, that moment can be detrimental to you or detrimental to the other person because you aren't thinking the same thing. You can give that person 100 million advices and situations and healing, and if they're not thinking that same thing, if they don't have that in their head, that shit is pennies. That shit is
I'm looking at my glasses like, bro, what's wrong with my glasses?
right.
Well, I started tweaking. I'm like, what is on my glass? I started tweaking. You feel me? The whole time it's the rain.
It's God.
I ain't know what it was.
It's just the Lord.
Threw me off. White strips down my glass. It threw me all the way off.
But I feel like as a society, we don't need to be either objective or subjective. I feel like the two need to combine.
Yeah.
In order for us to actually be a society that will be equal.
Facts. I feel like I definitely feel like I said that wrong.
Ignorance is the, if you really think about it, it's the really person thinks or associates a person with a stereotype that can completely not be true, they're assuming they don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Assumptions.
And so, as human beings, we have to be able to take ourselves out of ourselves, objective, but also be able to put ourselves in somebody else, subjective.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. And I'm glad that you know the difference between that.
As a
That's
society, that is a trait that we lack: empathy. Being able to put yourself in other shoes. That's why things like exposing is popular. That's why things like
and the thing that you just said, that
popular.
empathy.
That's why. Well, that's why, to be honest, any social app is popular. To be, if social media was literally an empathetic place, let's just be honest. Half of us wouldn't think it was fun. So, well, really
It's really the knowledge part that you really hit on. See, when you're when we're talking about subjectivity and stuff like that, and objectives, and you know, a lot of men and women do not train themselves to even know even what we're saying. A lot of people don't even know what we're saying. Feel me? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even the stuff that we're saying, people might even be like, "What the hell is it? He talk about subject?" Like, then with just that, they thinking that I'm smarter than them or something. Like, bro, lock in, G. Like, oh, like that's so real. Like, ooh, like, yeah, like, oh, like it's the confidence and just like, man, like, if you don't know something, learn it. If you don't know something, think about it and ask questions. For you to be crazy about it, or oh, he tweaking, or oh, he different, like, come on, bro and sis, like, this is not the time for that.
I think like what you're kind of speaking on is like wokeness, and
Yeah.
I feel like I really like the term woke because when you're woke, your eyes are open. But everybody's eyes open, so it's like the whole idea of being woke itself is subjective. And so you're saying like some people might listen to me and think, oh well, I'm smarter than them, or oh well, I'm this. But oh fucking well, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, some people just aren't gonna get you. Yeah, I could give you a whole thesis statement, explanation, evidence, facts of what I'm saying, but somewhere, someplace, somebody just won't believe me.
Yeah. Yep.
And so that even gets into like, you said, if you don't know something, research it. Well, who knows if that's fact?
He just overdid himself. I'm sorry.
I can easily
Yeah.
dispute that.
Did though. Yeah.
So I just feel like it's two sides to the coin of, yeah, we want the society to grow and everybody to understand, but at the same time, everybody is an individual.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said, as people, we have to be both objective and subjective, able to understand that someone else is a different object, they're a different being, they're a different person, and subjective to the point where we can also understand the emotional context of where they're coming from or who they are. And I feel like right now, everything that I'm saying, it could be crazy to you, but you're understanding what I'm saying because the emotional factors, how we talk, what you believe in. So, yeah, it's just you understand. Your friend might not know what I'm talking about. Some people on live might not know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. The next girl might. She might.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yeah. But listen, that's the thing.
Yes, that's.
You might not know, you might not understand, but hey, brother, you don't know everything. Maybe that motherfucker might know something. Listen, that might help your life. That just might help you. But it'd be that one thing. That so and so told me that. You feel me? But let me look at their life. Let me look at what they doing. Let me not listen to them. Shit, maybe somebody might have some knowledge for real. Let it not, they might put it in play in their life, but you know they're thinking about it. Shit, I'm a firm believer on if someone's telling me some shit in my head, I need to battle that shit with myself because nobody's about to come to me about some animosity or something I'm not doing, and God Himself is not telling that person in their mind to tell me. Anybody that tells me something, oh, bro, you tweaking on that, or you need to fix that. I'm not finna, hey, bro, shut the fuck up, stop talking to me. Ooh. Nah, you feel me? Yeah, like, what am I doing for real? Like, help, tell me shit. Okay, check. You know, cool. But you gotta know that them people in your life that tell you that are scarce. Friends are scarce. Acquaintances are a commodity. You know? A real person is finna sit you down and tell you what the fuck it is. Or tell you about yourself. But you gotta be comfortable and content with yourself to listen to that. There's so many people that can tell me up and down, but I've lost respect with them and and stuff like that I can't even really hear them for real.
I know exactly what you're saying.
It's just white noise.
The way I go through it on that topic, the way I go through stuff like that, you feel me? People try to, because a lot of things that people try to tell you ain't the real. That at least that's what the Bible say. You feel me? It say don't dismiss any information that's false.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean automatically believe something that's true, but don't dismiss anything as false just because you don't know if it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with them.
You just said it. You don't know if it's true or not. Okay, so this is random, and I'm listening to everything y'all saying, but I'm also cutting y'all out because I'll talk about something else that correlates. So you remember earlier when you said I was like, I could tell you thinking.
Oh yeah, and also you can just butt in. You don't, you're good. Like this is all. Yeah, this is a fair combo. Yeah, you good. Yeah, go ahead.
Not trying.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose the thought.
We was just talking, and I was like, I was thinking about like religion and stuff, and then you asked me like, what about religion? And I really said the same. Well, that's why I honestly. Well, this is a side note, but I honestly just like talking because if you're gonna understand what I'm saying, you're gonna understand what I'm saying, and if you're not, you're not. But essentially, I didn't want to like talk about it further because it's like you have said you're a Muslim, and I don't follow Islam. So I can't say what your Quran. I believe that's what y'all call your Bible. I can't say what yours says or what it is or the regulations of it. But I feel like I just told y'all the whole world is science. It's all science. Earth is made of chemicals. The sun is made of chemicals. This is chemicals. You and I are chemicals. Everything is science. So, in a lot of religious contexts, we forget that there is no one persistence. There is no one persistence besides this overall source of there is a source. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay. Keep following me.
We're listening to you.
So, throughout every religion, throughout everything, we know there is a source. And so, when it comes to religions, I told you that I was esoteric. I believe that religion is I forgot how to say it. Basically, it's a religion where you don't really believe in like a specific idol. So, being esoteric, it's like you really believe in the universe, if that makes sense. But in science, they give you the periodic table, and they tell you to physically interact chemicals and combine chemicals to literally make something. You're making stuff. You're using raw chemicals that they tell you are literal natural. We don't know where they came from. We don't know how they naturally came together, but they came. But what is the first thing, the first number on the periodic table is still 1. What is that? It's hydrogen. What is the sun really made of? What is the sun doing? Where is the sun going? When did it start rotating?
Giving life to the earth.
When will it stop? Why do we praise a figure? Why do we praise an idol? Why do we praise this or that?
Yeah.
And so, I feel like one real reason why y'all feel like what I'm saying is right. I could really, or why y'all can probably agree with what I'm saying.
I'm agreeing. Well, we're definitely in agreement.
It's because I physically feel like I can think about myself as a being and less as a person, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Fact.
so, I don't know how y'all felt when I would like continuously compare humans to animals.
No, because that's a comparison.
But so many
That's
people
one of the
have
best
problems with
comparisons,
that.
though.
So many human
Yeah.
beings
We're not
have
sitting here
problems
judging you
with
about
that,
your
and
thought
they
process.
don't realize that you're an animal.
We and most men see a lot of people. We have very key similarities to lions and dolphins, and as lions and men and lions and felines. Ooh, we like our similarities are so like similar.
You just name I like how you just name
Yeah.
different families. You name something that comes out of the water and something that literally came from being a mammal and an animal.
Water and fire sign. Yeah.
Whatever, but it easy goes to the zodiac sign to go get to that later, but you just name animals. And throughout every culture, I promise you, if you actually look into any religion, it starts with what is happening in
That was close.
and then it goes to three. What is the Father, Son, Father? What is the Holy Trinity? What is the triangle? Why is the triangle symbol so important? Can you try and find out? Okay.
I just hope that dropped your goddamn neck. Bullshit.
Was like a vortex that made
Piece of shit. Jesus.
It's really to instill in us some kind of order, to be honest. Because you see how I could just go on some teaching and you actually think like, what is all this shit? And it'll make you think like, crazy as fuck. But then you can easily grasp onto something that they have instilled in you earlier in life. And that's why I think we learn the ABCs.
You really need to hop on audio on Twitch for real. They hear you, but people really need to hear you for real. Go on Twitch and accept your audio. Honestly, what's your audio? Yeah, 'cause- yeah. I don't know. Chat, draining the pipe. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they know what's going on. Let me hop on real quick, chat. This nigga getting toe up on straight. Look, toe up. Look. Instantly on my grandma. Hey, y'all don't judge me about my turban on straight. I ain't really looking too much on how I look on straight. You feel me? Real deal Holyfield on my grandma. True authenticity. Hold on, what we retrying? Don't judge me, y'all. It's been a minute since I played certain shit on straight, so I gotta figure out what do what again. Hold on, my grandma, who was up here? What are you talking about? I feel so out of touch, bro. Y'all just don't know. Give me less than a year. Watch how that shit get back up. Watch how this shit get back up on my grandma. Where you going?
You mess around and give her a platform.
Where you going? This buddy?
What you doing here? You got
Is
to
this
go.
buddy?
He's packing. Look out.
Is this buddy? Oh, nah, you tweaking. Fuck you thought this was.
You know how to do it.
Oh shit! Get up out of there. Oh my god. I probably pulled the same shit bro pulled. You good though, man. I'm sure. How you get back up in this bitch? Hey, I'm sure crazy on the side though. It's cool though. Come on. I'll see the face, but then they say T. Or I can't say it. They say T for the side though. How the fuck I get back up there? Ain't no way, bro. Maybe get back up this way. There we go. We can make something happen. Get the fuck up out of there. They so looking for it. We'll come back around later. I get pop this wood. Oh shit. Pop this wood. I'll show y'all. I'm not gonna come get me. Out of there. Out of there. Get busy. I miss home crazy again. Y'all just don't know straight. Y'all just don't know. Yeah, just don't know straight.
Making me shy.
She say you making me shy. She say you making her blush, gang. What's in here? What I'm looking for up there? See, I beat this game though. I don't think they give out extra story missions or nothing like that on GTA. Like GTA, way. I think 6 coming out soon. Oh, okay, we in it. We gone. I'm sure it looks like we're going back.
Trevor? Floyd, I've got that submarine we talked about. You gotta help me store it for a few days. Floyd, don't go quiet on me or I'll come around and I'll, well, we both know what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right. Bring it around to Pier 400 at the Western Docks.
On my way.
Look, I'll have a truck to bring you around the warehouse.
What's this? The Union Man doing an honest day's work?
There's nothing honest about this, sir. But this is a dishonest day's work, if ever I've seen one.
Hey, we're not hurting anyone.
No, but no one except whoever owns that submarine and the mercenary folks on the freighter.
Do some research on Merryweather Security Consulting, friend. They'd be on trial for human rights offenses if the U.S. government didn't protect all its contractors from any kind of suit, military or civilian. They're immune from prosecution, and they behave like they are. Murdering, stealing, high on power guns and anabolic steroids. Lucky bastards.
Look, I don't know about that stuff.
Oh, you're right. You don't. Merryweather are employed by the richest, greediest scum on the planet to shit on the poorest and the neediest. So we are going to enjoy shitting on them.
Oh, great. Well, I look forward to that.
Okay. Well, that's more like it.
When you get back though, I'm gonna see if I can play that girl on something. I'm gonna screen that, I'll show you. See what's going on. Like, the raw, I'll show you. Man, the later this one, I'll show you. See, it keep telling me to get back in here. Look. I know they don't want me to take this thing all around America. Come on. That's what I'm saying though, like, right. Dang. You can't even tell that I got Class A CDL. Look at this. I'm bold. Bold bitch. You go under the bridge, bro. I don't know other way. I don't know. Let me see. Ain't nothing. I'm gonna show you shit. OVA. Get back up top. That's OVA. I'm gonna just fly around. Figure out how to get this thing around. That's all good. And then you don't want to stay at the top. Maybe I would stay down there and just say that. We just stay down there. That's on garbage, bro. Like, there is no way. Oh, I'm getting stuck, all type of stuff. Oh, garbage. I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to get me to go to. And I'm trying to go low. You feel me? See if there's something underneath I can get through this thing. I don't see nothing, shorty. I see wall. What you talking about? Unless I'm look, I see wall. Oh my God, ain't nothing I can do with that. Ain't nothing I can do with no wall. And then I feel like I'm going the wrong way, shorty. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. How you bring up the map? How you bring up the map? We finna just click it. What you thought this was? No sir. No sirree, Bob. Destination, I'll show you. I'm over there garbage, shorty. I'm trying to figure out where they trying to take me.
I've been canceling that mission for.
Oh yeah, oh say that.
I thought you were done with the submarine part.
Man, I did too. I got
Yeah,
it.
my bad.
I got to.
I've been messing up on this mission for a minute. I know y'all see me hop on time.
I got to.
My girl is here, so.
I got to the dot or whatever. You feel me? I got to the dot. So I fell out the car. Oh my God, I fell out the submarine. Like, hey, look, we here. They tell me get back in the submarine. I'm like, okay, so y'all want me to drive around or something? Y'all want me to find it? Y'all want me to find it somehow? I'm sure. Okay. But then they vibe. I don't. This ain't the original version, but they vibe. They are, dude. Nah, this is the Spanish version. This is definitely the Spanish version. Huh? Oh, yeah. Easy. I don't count the nigga pockets, but easy, you know what I'm saying? Easy. You can get there. Watch what I tell you. I bet I find my way. I really feel like they want you to submarine your way through there. I'm not on that, bro. just don't make sense. Like, I ain't just tweaking. Ain't no, you feel me? It's always connected to the bad. You know what I'm saying? My thing is like, what you want me to do with the submarine? Alright, y'all. We got one more go out of me, shorty. That don't make no sense. I want to get out I just came from over there.
You feel this, bro.
Let me see.
Feel this. Just so you know, this shit real gold.
Oh my grandma, stop playing.
You put it down.
What? Oh my grandma, you
Put them both in one
Nah,
hand.
that's nice though. That's real deal Holyfield, shorty.
Yeah, that's my
That's
those are my
real deal
those are my
Holyfield.
my modeling trophies.
That's raw, bro. My grandma.
Look, you can hear him. Hold on.
My grandma look broke going crazy, but hold on. Cause I ain't going for that, bro. Like, there should be no way I gotta go all around.
These are my
There should be no way I gotta go all the way across the map to get here. Ain't no way, bro. I'm not going for none of that.
that's like
Guys, we all know it's all about the team. And when your
It's
team gets
going.
low, it's over. You lose testosterone
I don't know where
over
they want
time.
me to
By
go.
the time the
He's
average
like-
man hits 45, he's got about as much
He's
testosterone
backwards.
as a
It's up, bro.
13-year-old
I'm
girl.
going.
That's a fact proven by science. That
You
spells
would think they want to go underneath. Look, I'm looking down
Low
right
T
here. It
means
looks like some
decreased sex
underneath
drive,
joint.
increased depression, and
They gotta
panic
be.
worry about getting old. It
Unless
means
I'm
going
tripping.
out in
We gonna
public
figure
in
it out, though. Watch
sweatpants
this.
because you just don't care anymore. It means decreased muscle mass. It means having to
Chad,
wear
I ain't gonna lie, I got
glasses.
another 10 minutes out of me trying to
These
figure this
and many
out.
other problems are from low T.
I got 10
Worry
minutes
no
out of me.
longer. Many of you are rightly frightened of gel patches or
Oh my
injections.
God,
So it's
bro.
time to get your tea the modern way. In a sports drink.
Crazy thing is
Laden
I
with
beat it.
caffeine and sugar.
How did
to
I
power
beat
your
it?
workout or important meeting. Thanks to
And I'm
TCS
stuck.
Energy Pro.
Stop it.
Yes, it has
You're
an
not gonna
acronym
play that
because it's a
game.
fully scientific product. So be
You're not
prepared
gonna
for
play that stuck
scientific
game.
results
Yo, sir,
that
get up
will
out of there.
literally blow you away. TCS Energy Pro, the scientific sports drink for men.
Ain't nothing over there.
Embarking on a journey with the upsetter.
Alright, y'all, we finna just go around one time real quick. Good to see this. If it's a submarine, you would think it's going to go below something. You know what I'm saying? But ain't none of that making sense to me. One time, bro. Right here, through here. Not through here. I might have found it, bro. Yeah, I found it. Sorry, String. I'm sorry, y'all. I just know it's like overboard. Trying to find out my way through. Okay. They're not touching me. They're not touching me. I'll be back on. I got a little handheld though, chat. I'm sure I got the portable. Portable waiting on the update everything.
Floyd, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm on the crane.
Yeah, I'm here.
Surface and I'll bring you shoreside.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Let's go. I ain't no bullet, Shorty. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out, Shorty. I'm trying to help you out. But once it seems like none of the logical options working, I'm like, come on, it's over with. It's over with. It don't make no sense. They should have shown somebody that you got to travel around and get under there. But they probably said it in the little dialogue. You know, you don't really listen. Get it though, I'm gonna play that game. I'm gonna play the game. highly competitive. I'm sure you.
Oh, what are you doing? It's done. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, all right.
Hurry up.
Oh,
See, look, I don't think LeBron finished the game. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all probably finished the game. Y'all probably know what was
all
going
right,
on. at
I'm
the
here.
end. I
It's
ain't
just
gonna lie
down
to
the
you.
road.
I got trouble about that.
Parade, past the shipyard.
Mine spiders. Real different stuff, you feel me? So when they gave you the option at the end of the game,
Is that sub covered properly?
It'll be fine if we just get there.
Are you being short with me?
I was playing with them, bro, and I woke
sir.
and they
I'm
had me
certainly
him
not
one day,
being
we wake
short.
up, this man
I'm just
dressed.
not used to this
You know what
kind
I'm
of
saying?
pressure.
If you turn a crew onto a score, you gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it.
I didn't turn anyone on to anything. You threatened and cajoled and tricked me.
You don't want to cut. Just walk away.
I can't walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home.
Deborah's home. No cut for you, no cut for
There was
Deborah.
no pointer, I'm sure you like get in trouble about that.
You can pull up.
Hey, it's 18. Hey, I drive these for real, y'all. Y'all would probably want to lose. I drive 18 wheels for yeah, y'all want to lose. I got the new shirt. So like this, right? Okay. I drive these for real. It's my profession. Let me see here, flash that shirt. Alright, thank you. Cool. It's way easy on GTA, I ain't gonna lie to you. But it is, hey, nah, I tell everybody, bro, you can get your CD, it'll change your life, bro. It'll change your life, you know what I'm saying? Make the money and let it know people, you know, CD, it'll change your life, you know, but they can't take that skill from you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to trade, they can't take that skill about you. You know what I'm saying?
You're sure it'll be okay there?
They can take a lot of things from you, they can't take the skills you want.
All right.
You feel me?
If you're wrong, I'll eat your sweet
that
meats.
you can do.
Now get out of
until
here.
you can do something that you love. You know what I'm saying? Find you something that's doable until you can fund the thing, until you can fund what you love to do. That's all I can really, that's the only really advice I can give to you about it. Life be life and show you like,
Hey man, I'm not carrying anything
sometimes
on
life
me.
hard, sometimes life is a ball. What just happened? Sometimes life, oh, okay. Sometimes life a ball, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it be lifing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't take none of it. Oh, I'm bogus. I'm teaching y'all the wrong things to do. Don't take nothing that God give y'all for granted, bro.
Love me, come
And I say that, I mean every piece. You know what I'm saying? Don't take nothing for granted. Not your family, not, you know, everything that God has given, not the generation that you was born in. Like, don't take none of it for granted, bro. Don't take none of it for granted, because since we just giving it, we feel like, you know, we're meant to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing can take it away, but once it gets taken away, you're not gonna really know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate everything that you have, and while you have those things, even if you're going through adversity, or you're going through trials and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Still try to learn to appreciate the things that are going good. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the things that are going bad that you have going on in life that you want to go good. You know what I'm saying? Appreciation to get you a long way, bro. You know, the good finish last. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep running the good race. You know what I'm saying? Keep running the good race, bro. Because you're not getting judged based off what other people are doing to you. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you're going to be judged based off. Not what people did to you, none of that. You're going to be judged off what you're doing. That means you're going to be judged off the stuff that you start, the problems that you start. That means you're going to be judged off the reactions. Even if you didn't start the problem, you're going to be judged off your reactions. You know what I'm saying? Like, just live your life in a way that if somebody was to show you your life, you'll be like, yeah, that was me. You know, and I did the best I could with it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want, at least. If somebody was to show me my life, like, bam, this is your whole life, good and bad, everything you done did. I want to be able to look at that list and be like, yeah, I made a few mistakes, but I did a lot of great things for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did a lot of great things. And not just for myself, but for people. You feel me? We can all do stuff for ourselves. Hold on. My mama calling me, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, let me go to the bathroom. Twitch stream.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, not even gonna say anything towards that. I appreciate what you're saying. And I tried. It's just a lot of things. I'm from Cali, so you know, most of us are just trying to help people. We're just trying to like help what we already have, and it hurts us a lot. Even when my brother here. My brother's in secret. He's still kind of but we know what we work, we know what we have, and what we can bring to the world. But with that being said, we don't have problems. We are certain. We're not gonna let that certain controversy. First of all, we're going to bring this business associated with a green person. You're not innocent. Be yourself. Fuck. If that's you, that's you. Changing that shit is crazy.
When I be like saying, I hope that you mean like, when I feel like it went over your head, I'm never questioning.
re-legalize it.
What in
Can I get a
God's
signature,
name
sir?
is
For
wrong
what? The most important fight of all. Poverty. No, another most important fight.
The AIDS.
No, no, another one.
Animal welfare.
Legalization. Here, sign. Shit, where's my pen? Where's my pen?
Legalization of what?
Of things the founding fathers took as a right to consume medicinal plants.
Legalize smoke?
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me? I make a shitload of money selling that, all right? The last thing I can handle is legalization. Now fuck off!
Take a drag.
No, I don't smoke it anymore. It interferes with the speed.
No, it's really good weed.
All right, give it here.
Yeah. It's a real mellow contemplative high that comes from you.
Those clowns over there.
But this is seriously fucked up! How many fucking clowns can you fit in a van? This is a joke with no punchline. I'm supposed to be a narcotics specialist. You think I'm scared of me? Am I really this messed up?